that these missiles are perfectly capable of hitting any point at the continental United States, including Washington, D.C. or New York City. Well, North Korea has had yet another military parade, and one should admit that the current North Korean leader likes this type of military show. Nonetheless, it was quite important in sending at least two messages to the outside world. First of all, the North Koreans has demonstrated their brand new ICBM, that is, an intercontinental ballistic missile, Hwasong-20, capable of hitting the continental United States. At least, this is what the military analysts believe. They have already had such missiles, but this one is probably better, more powerful, and maybe, just maybe, is capable of delivering simultaneously a number of nuclear warheads. Maybe it's also better in penetrating the US anti-missile defenses. The message is clear. North Korea is one of very few countries worldwide, actually there are only 3 such countries, capable of hitting any part of the continental United States, including every single American city. But this was not probably the major message. What was more important, that high-level officials from China and Russia, as well as from Vietnam and some minor countries less significant, were present at the parade, including the Prime Minister of China and a former Russian president. And it was clearly a message. We are not isolated. No matter what the Americans and all of other Western countries used to say, now we have powerful friends, and they are, even by their presence, they are endorsing our missile and nuclear development program. Therefore, all attempts to use sanctions as a way to squeeze concessions from us to basically stop our nuclear weapons development program, all these attempts have failed. We have weapons, we have friends, they are here, look at us. But an earlier version of the North Korean ICBM, Hwasong-19, which have been tested a number of times, is perfectly capable of reaching the United States. Because they have tested their missiles, it's not something they're just, driving around on this type of military show. They did really launch these missiles, and yes, the specialists could study their trajectory, their characteristics, and nearly all specialists are certain that these missiles are perfectly capable of hitting any point at the continental United States, including Washington, D.C. or New York City. Nearly all specialists are certain that these missiles are perfectly capable of hitting any point at the continental United States, including Washington, D.C. or New York City.